that, this walk is gonna be a breeze. Anybody smell food? Anybody else gotta use the bathroom? What up, dog? Hey, man, welcome back to the channel. My bad, I need my glasses on. I can't really see y'all what's going on. Today, I'm reviewing The Long Walk. And don't worry, this is a spoiler-free take. I'll be sharing my thoughts on the film, atmosphere, pacing, and impact, so you can decide if it's worth your watch. So let's get into it. This is directed by Francis Lawrence, a filmmaker behind I Am Legend, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire. This is an adaptation of a Stephen King novel, given a mix of horror / thriller, and basically I'm making this completely spoiler free, as I said. And this is a film starring Cooper Hoffman and David Johnson. I don't know if you're familiar with my boy from Alien, Romulus, silent actor, and actually he's silent in this movie too. And then we got Mark Hamill, who's playing the Major. That being said, Mark Hamill's character unfortunately felt thin in my opinion. Underused, lacking really substance for real. For someone as talented as Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker himself. Let me get straight into the dialogue. The dialogue kind of felt stiff at first because it just felt elementary in my opinion. It didn't necessarily immediately pull me in. As the walk continued, writing really opened up and is peeling back a lot of other characters, personalities, fears, and motivations for the most part. By the middle and especially towards the end, it became more powerful, turning into a deeply character-driven experience. My personal experience, my theater experience was intense. By the end of the film, my wife and my siblings were literally bawling in tears. And honestly, I was close to kind of tapping in with them a little bit, just a little bit, almost. I think it was a scene specifically starring with David Johnson. His backstory kind of got me a little bit. So I almost folded just a little bit. Now we're gonna tap into the themes and the endings with no spoilers for the most part. Without giving away too much, the film builds to a very heavy and heartbreaking conclusion, one where not everyone makes it out. It's haunting, emotional, and definitely leaves a mark after you leave the theater for the most part. Now, my final thoughts. The Long Walk isn't perfect. The dialogue stumbles at the beginning, and Hamill's character lacked a lot of depth. But I think the director really crafted a atmospheric, emotional charge film that digs deep into the human endurance and also sacrifices that the characters actually make. If you're ready for a slow burn story that builds to a gut punching ending for the most part, this one is kind of worth seeing if you're interested. And that's my spoiler-free review of The Long Walk. If you've seen it, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.